Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just thought I'd put a video up tonight about where I think maybe the game's going. With the international break, not much happening. I'm not really interested in all the transfer talk and all that sort of stuff. It's 2 weeks of just drivel, I think, to be honest. And it's just a bit of a boring week. I know. Here we'll talk about, we want to get this player, get that player. Yeah. So I just thought I'd put something up this week in regards to how I think the game's going, just football in general. Sort of a bit of a worry for me. I heard on I can't remember, to be honest, what channel it was, but Thomas Frank was hoping for an idea of having a timeout in football, which I think, I hope it wasn't true. I hope it was just said in jest, because the beauty of our game is its continuity, and you want to start bringing in timeouts and all that sort of stuff. It just takes away from the game too much, I think. It's a bit. I'm hoping it doesn't go that way. It would destroy the fabric of the game, I believe. And I'll say this is why I'm saying this also is next year World Cup is in America, and I don't want to offend any of the American people if there's any American people who may ever watch this, but I don't want us to Americanise our game. Like have a time out here. My fear is that the broadcasters and whatnot will get in Infantino's ear and say, look, there's not enough breaks in your game. We've paid a lot of money to buy the rights for this World Cup and all this sort of stuff. We need stops in the game so we can advertise. And that's my fear that that might happen. And you think, I hope not, because you could get to the stage. And again, another thing that I've noticed in the season this year, with set pieces, long throws, every club now, long throws into the box. You get down there, you've got 15 minutes to go, it's 0-0. Okay, I saw the players that Wolves brought on when they played Spurs. My God, they were tanks. They were monsters. You can picture it in your head that, okay, 15 to go. Okay, we'll have a timeout. 2 players on, 2 players off. Long throw, go. I hope it doesn't go like that. It's funny, I've sort of been thinking about this, and there was a parody someone did many years ago it was grand final day of the AFL, our code out here, Australian Rules Football. And a guy did a talk at some lunch, and he was saying about how they would sell the Aussie rules to Americans. And he was going on and it went through all the changes they would, we should do this, we should do that, we should do this. And it went for a good 15, 20 minutes. And the final conclusion was it was pretty much gridiron. They'd gone from Aussie rules on an oval field to gridiron in a rectangular field. And the way that he said it was brilliant. It was just the way that he took all the amendments to the game and then, just changed it pretty much to gridiron, which I thought was quite funny. It'll never happen for our game because we've got the round ball and it's going to stay like that. But my fear is, because there is so much money and people who invest all this money into the game, they're wanting to get a return, and that could mean stoppages in the game. We get enough of that now with VAR, I believe. It's you can't sell it like we all say. We can't celebrate a goal until it's checked by the VAR and all this sort of stuff. And if it's close, it goes for a bit longer, and that just takes away from the continuity. That's the beauty of our game, is the continuity of it, and it just keeps going. Better than the rugby league, better than the rugby union. Aussie rules is similar, but it's not aesthetically pleasing to watch as what a good game of football is. So yeah, that's my I guess my take on what I think might happen in football. I hope it doesn't. I hope they've got the FIFA has got the thing to keep it as it is, and I also did I read somewhere that they want to have 64 teams in the World Cup. Oh my God, it's going to go for a month. It does go for a month. Yeah, it's going to go for 6 months. Bloody hell, you have 64 teams. You might as well just say we won't have any qualifiers. Just everyone play. It seems a bit ridiculous. So 32, I reckon, is the best. Why not? Why change a good thing? Have 32 teams, 8 groups of 4, and top 2 go through, and that's it. It's all this other stuff now. They're trying to get all these teams in, and you're going to get games 7-8-0. Is that a World Cup anymore? Nah, I don't think so. I think it needs to be 32 best teams in the world, and it's like Australia have qualified already, which is great, and we did it fairly and squarely, but those qualifying games that we had when we wanted to qualify for previous World Cups, oh my God, they were nerve-wracking and they were exciting. And they brought football to the front pages of the media and all that sort of stuff out here in Australia, which you don't get very much now. It's still third, fourth in the pecking order for getting on TV and all that sort of stuff out here in Australia. But I just thought I'd put a different video up tonight just to see how see what people think, see if it starts a conversation. I don't know. It's just I just fear about the way the game's going, and I just hope that we don't Americanise it too much. Again, no offence to all the American people. When you're watching a game of gridiron, it goes for, I don't know how long it goes for, 2 hours, 3 hours. Can't imagine a game of soccer doing that, game of football, doing that. Take 4 players off, put 4 players on for a set play and all that sort of stuff. I just fingers crossed it doesn't happen. All right, I've got a bloody persistent cat here wanting to get in or get out, giving me the meow. So, I think it might go. That might do it. As I say, I think Spurs, we play Aston Villa next on a Sunday night out here in Australia time. So next Friday, I'll probably be out and about on Friday, so I might do a video from a different location, which will be a bit different. It should be good. Probably got Aston Villa, Monaco or something in the Champions League. So that'll be an interesting tie. So let's keep football going in the right direction. No timeouts, no nothing like that. Let's keep. If you really want to, just VAR, just get rid of it. Get rid of it, or you got to quicken it up. People can see when you're watching a replay, you pick it up within 20 seconds. Yeah, that's offside. Yeah, no, that's not offside. All these little drawing of lines and checking everything, just drives you insane. Just a quick note too, also, I think the A-League starts next week out here in Australia, so that's going to be exciting. Come on, the Brisbane Roar. Michael Valkanis, the new manager, so that should be an interesting season for them. A few good signings, I believe. So, yeah. Okay, guys and girls, thank you very much for watching. As I say, like and subscribe. Maybe share this one. I don't know if it creates a bit of a conversation, that'll be good to see. Let's just rock on. Come on, you boys. Let's go.